Right, what's going on, team? Mr. Fred here, head instructor over at Action Karate Cinementon. Today I have the Perez family. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So we have John Perez and we have Sophia. So these are two of our rock star students here at the school. Both of them actually are both on our leadership team as well. So Miss Sophia is helping out with classes, as well as Mr. John just got certified as one of our assistant coaches. So I'm super excited to have them here, just to kind of talk a little bit about their experience with Action Karate, what their thoughts are, and kind of how things are going for them. So before we jump into it, guys, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Who wants to go first?
Well, uh, my name is John. I am actually an IT professional, have been since the early 90s. And I have three children and a grandchild, and I'm always on the go, always running around with my kids. I'm very active.
Amazing. And you are?
I'm Sophia Fred. I'm Sophia, and
How long have you been training with us for?
I would have
Roughly.
to say about 2 years, maybe even one.
Okay. And what belt are you now?
Blue belt.
All right. Awesome. And is he the best dad ever?
Yes.
All right. Sweet. I love it. Do you like coming here
I
and being a
do.
blue belt? Awesome. So let's just talk about like before you guys got started in martial arts. Like, what really was it? Do you feel like that brought you here, or like what made you kind of first enroll with us? Your dad talked you into it.
No, it was
Okay.
actually at my friend's birthday party. She had it here,
Oh, cool.
and after coming here for the birthday party, I was like, oh, this place is cool. I really like it,
Nice.
and
What did you like about it?
I liked how you guys had like activities to go with everything that like you do with martial arts and stuff. You put it into activities, fun things, and all
Okay.
that type of stuff. And it's mostly because I would like to protect myself just in case anything happened while
Sure.
dad is away or anyone else.
Amazing. I love that. And what about you, Dad? She twisted your arm and got you into it?
That's exactly what happened.
No, that was me. You got tired of me coming off the mat saying, when are you going to jump in class?
There was coming into this, we were trying different sports, different activities. We were trying soccer. We were trying a couple other things. The level of engagement is completely different here than it was there, which keeping her engaged, keeping her interested in it. I just saw the enthusiasm that she had. Always wanted to not just come, but it's like she always looked forward to talking to the instructors and talking to the fellow students. And she wanted an activity that we were going to do together and share as a father-daughter.
That's so cool.
And it wasn't more of a talking me into it as more of a cleaning out the rest of my schedule to make sure that I could truly commit.
Sure. And you're what belt now?
I'm an orange belt.
Orange belt. Okay, great. So she's only slightly ahead of you at this point.
She reminds me constantly.
Gotcha. So we need to make sure that she like gets sick for like 2 weeks or something, so you can catch up, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so that's the plan. So why did you guys choose like Action Karate over any of the other action or like karate schools that are out there? Because there's tons of them, but why us?
First and foremost, it was the level of engagement. The instructors here just knew how to interact with the children and keeping them involved and keep them going, which is so important, especially at her age coming in.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start a commitment and then just have her lose interest because she wasn't getting that level. So that was first and foremost. The activities, she would come in, she was still tired and smiling. So,
That's always a good combination.
and she did enjoy talking about what happened here outside of the class, to family members. And then that was really, really important to us for that.
That's cool. I didn't know any of this. This is awesome. We should have done this sooner. Have either of you guys done some sort of karate or martial arts before, or this is the first time?
But this is my first time.
Okay. And you're secretly a ninja?
I did basically at her age, but
Okay,
decades and decades and decades ago for a very
right.
short time.
Gotcha, gotcha. And this is better, different, the same, or?
I would actually say this is better.
Okay,
Primarily because it was the place I went to at that time. You were just one more kid on the mat type deal,
right.
and yeah, I was interested.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
and
I
now
mean,
being
that,
here is
that makes sense.
completely different.
I love it. I love it. So, is there anything in particular that either of you feel like really helped you? Like a lot of people when they come into martial arts, they're typically not always coming in for the kicks and punches, but they'll come in because they want to build more confidence, or they want to be less shy and learn how to public speak better, or whatever it might be. Is there anything like in particular that you guys feel like you could point to that really helped you out, or really was effective for you, and that kind of stuff?
Um, what really like affected me with this is like that the instructors actually interacts with you on the mat and out and off the mat,
Mhm.
and that you can actually like talk to them and not just like talk just martial arts. You can
Sure.
also like talk other thing about like other things. And I'm a really shy person, so coming here is
Really?
yeah.
Could have fooled me.
I'm just not used to talking with
Sure.
other people.
Mhm.
But coming here kind of boosts me up
Yeah,
talking
absolutely.
a lot.
And now you're on leadership team too, so you're like forcing yourself to speak to people
Yes,
all
I
the
am.
time. How's that going? You enjoying it?
I am enjoying it. It's
Great.
a little bit hard, but
Of course. It's something you've never done before.
yeah.
It's always going to be hard. Believe it or not, I was once a white belt too. What about you, John?
The one thing I'm actually getting through this, it's more of the lessons, the life lessons, things like that.
Absolutely.
So, it's yeah. I'm an adult in a profession I've been in for a while, but there's still a lot of frustrations. Still a lot of confrontations that pop up, and
Absolutely.
there's been quite a few times now I've I said to myself, what would a black belt do? This is not a black belt mentality.
Yeah.
So I have to change, and that's definitely been not just something that I've said to myself, but having conversations now with people at work.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a huge one. I mean, I always emphasize the fact that martial arts is really this transdisciplinary art where it moves beyond just the kicks and punches and just the dojo, where really our goal is we want to make John the best John that he can be. I want to make Sophia the best Sophia that she can be. I want to make Mr. Fred the best Mr. Fred that he can be. And every day we kind of work on that goal and get closer and closer. And there's still going to be those frustrations that come up and all that stuff at work and in life. But if we just have something to kind of bring us back to center, whether it's martial arts or whatever it is, that makes it that much easier to deal with it. So I love the fact that you brought that up, and just going down that road, we could be here for hours, but unfortunately we don't have that much time. So as a result of you guys being here, I think you're both over a year now, right? You've been here almost a year, maybe?
Almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year, and you've been here forever at this point, basically two years almost, something like that. How do you feel like things have changed for you, not just necessarily with like your martial arts skills, but also like at home or at school or at work and things like that?
What really changed for me is the amount of confidence I have now than what I had before. I didn't really talk to much kids my age before, but now I'm like interacting with more kids.
That's amazing. That's so cool. High five. I love that. What about you, John?
Well, Sophia's definitely come out of her shell
That's great.
a lot. Definitely come out of her shell a lot. She's still working on that.
Is that where the rainbow shoes come from?
Yeah.
I feel like we got to show them your shoes. Take a foot up here. Look at those rainbow shoes.
And for me, it's been this has been some really quality time that I've had a chance to spend with Sophia talking. It gives us something to really go into outside of cartoons,
Yeah.
and things like that. And we will actually sometimes talk about the lessons from the adult class and from her class, and the things that the different challenges that get brought up on a monthly basis. We've really been able to teach each other.
I love that. That's so cool. That's so cool. My dad did martial arts with me for many years, and it's always fun to have that, just like something else to bond through, in that, in that sense, and something not only something that you can bond through, but something that's meaningful. Right? You're not like you said, Jen. You're not just talking about cartoons or what you do in school today, but you're talking about like where can we actually go with this? What can we become, and what's our potential like because of martial arts? And that's the fascinating thing for me, and the place where the growing really never stops, because you can do a front kick a million times, but learning the things that change who you are in here, that's what really matters. So where do you guys think you would be right now if you never started taking karate? What would it be like for you?
I think I would have a little bit less friends at school and like not fully interact with like everyone I meet.
Sure.
Just like be the quiet kid in the class.
And how do you think you would feel because of that?
A little bit sad and
Right. Not as good as you feel now, right?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Jeff?
Without karate right now, I know Sophia and I would be back to me pushing her into trying to get in different activities, and her wanting to stay on her phone playing Minecraft or something like that. Not really talking. That family dynamic that we've been building on, I don't think would be there right now. Because of that, she was just very introverted and right into her little technology, and that was it. So I think that aspect would definitely be different, and her interactions with not just friends but family. Sophia is the youngest.
Okay.
Out of my 3 daughters, and my granddaughter is 6 and loves Sophia, loves to be around Sophia, and that interaction just between them two has greatly improved.
I love that. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love to hear that that's happening. So if there's anybody out there who's watching this and they're kind of on the fence, or they're skeptical, or they're not really sure, what would you just say to those people?
I would definitely tell them that this is something to look into for a lot of reasons, other than what people put as the obvious. The first thing they think about is breaking boards and Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee type stuff, and the atmosphere that's actually brought here, and the lessons that are being taught, and the confidence that these kids are building, and watching the ninja classes and watching the kids classes, you can actually just see them maturing during that process. That's invaluable, and that's something that I think families really need to start looking into, and not just for one child like that, but it is a family event.
I love that. I love that. What do you got, Sophia?
I would tell them that it's a lot of things. I would tell them that
Should they do it, or should they stay home?
they should really do it. It brings like a lot of activities to like something you haven't done before.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
Okay. It's interesting. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I am having fun.
It's tons of fun. Gives you an activity, something to do. I mean, look, we covered so much in here. I think we kind of hit the nail on the head that martial arts goes far beyond just kicks and punches. It's also a fun activity. It's also a family building activity. You know, you guys are not our only family here. We have plenty of people who moms and dads and the kids are training together. And it's just this bonding experience where you can bond in a new way. And I think that's really kind of the message that we're getting out of talking to you guys, is that you're able to build something that probably wouldn't be there if it wasn't for martial arts and this kind of common interest and this common goal. And the magical thing about that is you're not just building your kicks and your punches and collecting belts along the way. You're building your own humanity. You're building who you are as a person and as this, you know, this soul that's kind of going through this journey together. Now you get to go on that journey together, and it makes it that much more worthwhile. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
All right, last question for you. Kind of not really a question, but Mr. Fred is the greatest instructor of all time, right?
Yeah.
What's with the hesitation? What do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, awesome. As long as we got that part covered, then we are good to go. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Any last words for us? All right, what do we say? Go ahead.
I
do you
was
got?
just going to say that, don't hesitate. If there's any interest at all, explore. Get in here, take a lesson, take a class, and you're just not going to regret it. It's been absolutely fantastic.
I love it. I love it. Thank you guys. You're the best. What do we say? AB?
See ya.
See you guys. Have a good one.